What's up? We're Jimmy Eat World. You're watching Fuse on Demand. Get it when you want it.
I started working on the color Fred a bunch of years ago before I was even in Taking Back Sunday, and sort of was always too busy to do it. And then I started to work on it during my breaks, and eventually had a record done. And here it is. A lot of people were talking to me about the risk of leaving a successful band and, well, you know, how are you gonna, feed yourself from now on? And that just is kind of a funny thing. It is a lot to walk away from, and I realize that. For me, it was more about happiness, and, I dedicated my life to playing guitar and singing and writing music, and I felt like that was being compromised in the position I was in, and that I could do it a lot better on my own. So really, life's too short. You have to do things that are going to make you happy in the end. And I was having my third kid, and I was just thinking, I've got to do something to make my life better, and so far it's been great. Bend to Break was something that went through a lot of changes and a lot of work, and eventually I came up with something that is similar sounding to the music I've made before with my past bands. I thought about doing some more acoustic stuff as typical solo projects are, but that really wouldn't be what I enjoy playing. I like playing loud music that has energy and that I can move around to. And so if you liked any of my past bands, I think you'll relate to this and hear my contribution to it. The response has been crazy. I always said when I was in Taking Back Sunday that we had the best fans in the world, and they've been so supportive of what I'm doing. Also, new people are finding the project, and I've been really happy with the response that it's been getting so far. When I went to record this, I had 45 songs done and to pick from. And when we finally got down to like the 15 that we wanted to use, I started working on those really intensely. And I would demo them at home and then redo them and just keep doing them until I felt they were at a good spot. Luckily, I got Lou Giordano, who produced the record. I got him in early on it, so we started talking about the songs about 8 months before we actually recorded. Some of the lyrics are about the situation that I was in when I was in Taking Back Sunday, and he would, some of them are a little bit blunt. I didn't try to write lyrics that were subtle, and he'd kind of say, well, this is, that lyric's kind of harsh. I think, that's going to cause you some trouble down the road, and I knew it, but I just kept saying, no, this is the first thing that I've made in a long time that I feel is very 100% honest, and I didn't want to have to compromise that at all. I say if we start changing words, it's just going to change what it is, and I wanted it to be a very raw piece of art, When I'm writing at home, I'm being honest, and then when I go to put it onto a record is when I usually go, I can't put that on there. But this time I was like, no, this is what we're doing. This is going to be the real thing. This is what I wrote in my room, and we're not going to water it down in any way.